Do we have any other issues under Parks and Recs? Okay. Do we have anything under Planning and Development, or miscellaneous and old business?
Chris, can you check on Germantown Pike around Sheffield? They replaced the Pico pole. They started landing with the sidewalk around there. And I think it was up a little further. A couple residents complained about walking up and down that sidewalk and do their daily walks.
Now you talking where they had the old pole that was hit right at Sheffield and Germantown, is that what you're talking
Yeah, I
about?
think that's what it was. They didn't replace the concrete around it, the sidewalk or whatever, and it's all broken up and uneven. And then I believe it was up the street a little further on Germantown. There's a really heavily overgrown shrubs on the property that are impeding the sidewalk, and you can't walk up the sidewalk. You just check that. A lot of those residents are walking and they want to walk up there. And also, I know I did speak to you and some of the guys who did an outstanding job with snow removal. It was unbelievable. I mean, our township looked like it didn't even snow 2 days later. They did a real good job.
Thanks. I'll pass it on.
Thank you.
You have anything, Mary?
For Karen Frank, and I discussed this with you, outside of Harriet Weatherall Park, there's a plaque. And it just, with the grand opening, and I don't know if you can get this done or you can call. But the plaque, it states past council members and solicitors and managers. And, when I went to walk in that park this past weekend, it's not, it didn't happen because of council, it happened because of the residents of Plymouth Township. So I would like to instruct, Rick and Karen, maybe just to look into how we can present that and maybe remove that plaque and try to put something more that is in part from the residents of Plymouth.
I just know past council had asked that plaque to be put there, like almost all the other parks in the township have a big boulder with a big bronze plaque. A lot of money was spent. It was the wish of the council at the time. It was done. If you want it removed, I just need to make sure that's the will of council. If that is, it will remove it and
I just feel
throw it
strongly.
away, I guess.
It wasn't council that put it there, it was the residents that
The
put the
park.
park there, so, that's my wish.
Well, that-
Well, I'm not sure, what was the residence? Mrs. Weatherall put it there. Did anything?
Well,
There wasn't
it's
any
the
of the
Montgomery County Open
residents.
Space Grant that paid for most of it, and the
Not saying it
township
was-
matched 20%, like 80% grant from the county open space program.
I don't have a problem with the residents being there, but I just, to waste that money to take the plaque off, just to put, the residents did this.
How about this? How about we have staff look into it and see if there's any alternatives, have them present that to council, and then we can discuss it and see if council wants to move forward with that. And if not, then that's okay too.
The similar type boulder and plaque is in Colwell, is in Community Center Park.
Is there one at JFK? I don't know.
But Colwell, the ones that have been remodeled recently, Colwell,
The ones that have been rehabilitated as they've been rehabilitated.
they've each been put with a big boulder and plaque. Colwell has one in Community Center Park. And this was,
They
yeah.
want a building, not a boulder.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with asking Karen to maybe present an alternative to the plaques that we currently put in our parks. Yeah, and the cost as well, and if it's something the council wants to move forward with, then we can discuss it.
I think, and I'd have to go back and check, but I think they were, the plaque itself, they were upwards of $2,000. They're solid bronze plaques. We had to individually pick the, drive into the quarry and pick the stones out. They were individually picked out and picked up. I mean, they're minimal cost. I mean, it's basically the tonnage of the stone, but, so, and I could check for sure to see exactly how much they were, but, it's in that neighborhood. And they're not easily removed. I mean, my staff put them in, they're drilled and epoxied in, and even at some points, shaved and, you know, kind of fit in there.
Okay, well, how about this, why don't, you sure?
Yeah,
I just
it
knew it was an
really-
awful lot of money
That's right, it's,
spent.
it's something I wanted to discuss, and I'm surprised to see, you know, I was really surprised to see that on the plaque. So, all right, it's just my
It's
view.
been a couple of years.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have anything else from council?
But, wait, can I get a correction on my,
Yeah,
looking for?
you don't have to do it.
Uh,
Thanks.
Okay, we'll take a 10-minute recess, this meeting's adjourned, we'll take a 10-minute recess, and, council will reconvene for blue agenda in the, boardroom by Karen Weiss's office.